Hey, what is up, guys? I just Full Vibe here, back with another video. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for the support on my last video. We hit over 70 views, and 12 likes. So I appreciate that so much. So if we can hit 5 likes on this video, that would be amazing. But let's get on with the video. So this video, we're gonna talk about the PS5 event that launched today from 4 p.m. Eastern time to around 5:30 p.m. There were a couple good games and a lot of bad ones. But I'm gonna address the like couple good games that at least in my opinion, I thought they were good games. But I'm gonna address those, and while talking about them, put some gameplay in the background, a little bit of the trailer um, of the game, talk about why I'm hyped about it, all that, and I'll probably leave like one or two trailers and talk about the games that I thought were bad or like didn't even know why they were on there in the first place. And in the end, we will stay tuned for the end because then I'm gonna reveal the console and pretty much what it looks like and a little bit of the trailer that they launched. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So as you guys know, the first game that came out that they showed was GTA 5. So I know you guys are like, GTA 5, that's already on the PS4, even on the PS3 too. Like, what? I know, but the PS5, the thing with it is that it's gonna be pretty much the same game, but they're gonna expand it and enhance it. So by that, I pretty much, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure. I think it means that it's gonna have, like, with the PS5 hardware, it's gonna have higher FPS. Maybe add a few things, expand the world a little bit. Maybe I don't know. I really hope that's the case. So I know a lot of people were waiting for GTA 6. I was too. But I think GTA 6 will probably come out in a year or two because Rockstar has not even officially announced it yet. So yeah, sorry to hear that, guys. So for you GTA fans out there, for at least for until this year, I don't think we're gonna get a GTA 6. Definitely not. Next year's a possibility though. So yeah. So for the second game, which I think is one of the most anticipated games that everybody was rumoring about, talking about, and they gave it to us with a complete twist, and that is Spider-Man. Yes, and you're like, oh, let's go. I gotta play another Spider-Man, Peter Parker, yeah, yeah, yeah. But nope, that's not the case at all. Miles Morales is the main character. So if you don't know who that is, if you guys watch Into the Spider-Verse, which is on Netflix, the cartoon Spider-Man movie, it's the main character pretty much. And it's really nice to get him in the game because a lot of people thought he was just going to be like a playable character, stuff like that. But he's like the main character. I don't think we're even going to see Peter Parker, which is really good. And the trailer looks amazing. He's fighting these characters, and the swinging looks completely different. At the same time, I think it's going to have like the same like move, like the controls are going to be very similar, but I think the feel is going to be slightly different because then again, Miles has a different style than Peter does. You know, not everybody swings the exact same, which is going to be really fun to experiment with. It's obviously going to be made by Insomniac, which I'm really hyped for. A lot of people were excited for this game, and it's coming this holiday 2020, so it's probably going to come around the same time the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X does. So, but sadly, that it's not you're not gonna be able to play this game on the Xbox Series X. And a lot of people were asking me, if I have a PS4, can I play this game on the PS4? And sadly, no, just because the way this compatibility works is that you can play PS4 games on the PS5, but not the other way around, which kind of sucks for your PS4 users out there. But I know I believe in you guys. You guys can save your money, get the PS5. I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later in this video, but let's get into the third one. So then you have Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I think there's another name for it, but it's a second of the Horizon Zero Dawn game. And I never really played the first one, but I do know it's an open world game, and the worlds are amazing. They're beautiful. I know they're massive and expansive. Like, I saw the trailer and it was beautiful. Like, you could see the water. Everything looked so like nice, and it looked realistic, but at the same time, it had a little bit of like almost like a cartoon aspect to it, but not really cartoon. More of a, I don't know how to explain it. It's more of a vivid kind of realism. You know, it's hard to explain, but it looked amazing. Some people thought it was actually Ark, but sadly, I don't think Ark's gonna have a second game. If they do, not for a while. But it looked amazing. There were new enemies definitely, and they looked really like cool. They looked really cool. And I honestly, I never got sold on the first one, but I'm thinking about getting the second one. And obviously, you guys are probably getting mad at me, like, bro, well, you're gonna get the second one, not the first one. If I do think about, and I probably, if I do end up getting the second one, I'm probably gonna get the first one, especially for a better price. And I'm definitely gonna wait for both of them to be on sale, less than $60, because I'm not about to pay $120 for a game that I don't even know I'm gonna like, even though it looks absolutely amazing. Now for the fourth one, it's going to be the NBA 2K21. So I never really played NBA 2K. I had one of them. I think it was in 2016. But it looked amazing. The trailer, as you guys can see here, the sweat on his face was absolutely like amazing. Like it looked exactly like somebody in real life. Like you could see the sweat down his legs, on his face, all over. And I know a lot of you guys say like, bro, like that was in the last game, but I think it looked a little bit more realistic, which is kind of amazing. And then the last, now let's talk about the terrible games. So first, let's talk about the freaking Bugs Nax. It's, as they say here, it's from the minds behind Octodad. Bugsnax, a whimsical adventure game coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 Holiday 2020. And let me just say, in my opinion, and I think I could speak for the most of us, except for the 5-year-old and unders, right? This game's completely garbage. Like, I never played it, but just looking at it, I don't know somebody that's going to want to play as a walking strawberry unless they're doing it for the memes. I looked at the chat while this game was playing, or the trailer was playing and gameplay, and everyone was saying L and F and how this game is like could be played on a Nintendo Switch or like a PS2, because honestly it's true. Honestly, it kind of sucks because this PlayStation Live event we've been waiting for so long, and we thought they were gonna show games that show the PS5 hardware and kind of use it for its maximum potential, you know. But they showed these games that could be easily run on like a Nintendo 3DS, and I'm just like, what? Like, this looks terrible. Like, I don't want to be looking at like shrimp ants or like shrimp ants, or like I don't even know like what these foods are. Like, there's like these worms like made out of like certain foods. It's just like, I if it was free, I don't think I would even get it. Now I get it, like you're like, oh yeah, but there are kids that want to play that. But you guys gotta remember this. Like, I'm fine with this coming out on the PS5. I really don't care. But them showing this on a live event where people have been waiting for, especially since the demographic is like 13 and older, and you're like, no. But tell me, like, even though little kids want to get the PS5, first of all, little kids don't really care. If they do, they'll probably just look for the like 12 and under, and then there'll be like people in the comments like, yo, but I'm 10 years old and I watched it. I'm saying the majority of 12 and under kids, like, they're gonna lose interest in the next 5 minutes, you know. Like, there's gonna have like one game like, oh my god, Ratchet and Clank, wow, you know, I want to play that. And I don't have any hate against Ratchet and Clank because I loved that game when I was younger. Same thing with the Little Big Planet. But like, you know, like, they're gonna lose interest quick. They're just gonna wait till this whole live event's over. Someone make a 5-minute wrap up video about it, see what the console looks like, and they're like, bro, let's get it. Dad, can you pay for me? You know, that kind of stuff. And you know, it's just like, it's okay to have one game out there like every once in a while. But I think like 50% of the games that they showed were for like 10 kid for like we're all well, sorry, they were rated E for everyone. I think 50% they were all rated like 10 and under. Like, I don't understand. I just don't. Like, I don't think anybody wants to see. I don't think even 10-year-olds would be interested in the game, because 10-year-olds, they want to be known as, they want to be treated a little better. So I think they would want to play like more like mature games. You know, they might want to play like Minecraft or Fortnite, you know, stuff like that. But they're over here playing like Bugs Nax. Like, that doesn't even sound good. Like, what is, I can get the bugs part, but what is Nax? Bugs Nax? Like, that doesn't even sound clean or nice. Like, that was a complete, I don't even want to say it's bad because I never played it, but the gameplay looks bad and I don't want to offend anybody. But yeah, you leave your impressions in the comments. Leave your opinions in the comments below if you guys are gonna get the game or not. Another thing that I want to talk about is there were a lot of cartoon games. There was this other game that was like, it was almost like you were a knight, right? But you were like, it was almost like a looter shooter, but you didn't really shoot. You were just like killing with your swords and your abilities, and you got better gear, which looked pretty cool. Honestly, I might as well. I actually will try it out probably eventually once it goes on sale. Another thing that kind of bewildered me and kind of got me like, what? Like, they're showing games coming out in 2022. Like, it's not even 2021, and you're showing games that are gonna come out in like what, 2 years? Like, people are gonna lose interest quick unless, like, pretty much all the games people are actually slightly interested in were the games coming out this year for holiday 2020. Like even the ones January 2021, which is only like a month later, people aren't going to be so interested in just because like a lot of kids like younger like 18 years old and younger, they're going to want to get like their gifts from Christmas, because they don't have too much money on their hands and they don't really want to spend it. So they'll probably get a bunch of the games for Christmas. So if it's after Christmas, they're probably gonna have to wait till the next holiday, which might be their birthday or Easter. I don't know, but that kind of sucked. But like the games like Holiday 2020, like, I was super pumped when I saw Spider-Man was coming out this year very soon. I was like, yes. So you got Spider-Man, you got Marvel Avengers like coming back to back, which is honestly amazing. We didn't get anything about the Arkham games, but like that was really cool. That was really cool. Honestly, I was super hyped when I saw that Spider-Man because we got two Marvel games coming out in the same year. Then you got plus on that in November, on November 6th, you're gonna get the Black Widow movie, and then in February you're gonna get the Eternals movie. Like that's like super hype, like back to back Marvel. Like this year, it's pretty good for Marvel. Not gonna lie. Um, and lastly, I want to talk about is the console reveal. So put that up right now. Console reveal looks good. I'm not gonna say it looks amazing. It looks better than the Xbox in my opinion. I can already tell there's gonna be a bunch of memes about it, like going like router versus refrigerator, obviously. But I think it looks a little bit more modern. It looks a little bit more clean, a little bit sleek. It can fit in tighter places, better for smaller rooms. It's white and black. There should be an all black version in my opinion too. But that's okay. It looks okay. The trailer, the reveal was pretty nice. It comes with a headset. At least what it looks like. It's gonna come with like a headset, the controller, obviously. I think it comes with two controllers, if I'm not mistaken. A charging thing and like this remote. I think it's called a media remote, and it's supposed to, I don't know what it's supposed to be used for because you can be like, oh, it's supposed to be used for turning on the PS4. Controller can do that. Moving around the PS4, controller can do that. And also, I don't know if you guys know this game. It's like the PlayStation like bot game. It's like your little like PlayStation robot, and you're like going around the world. Anyway, they revealed, I think, the introduction to the PlayStation, like the when it starts up and you're loading in. I'm gonna put it right down right here, right in this video right now because like it looks really dope. Like I like the sound and I like the PlayStation logo and everything. It looks pretty cool, the way it starts up. So I'm definitely down for that. That looks fine. But everything else looks okay. If you guys are still wondering, if you guys aren't decided about the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, let me tell you one thing. Unless you like absolutely want to get the exclusive to the PlayStation, I think it depends. Because if you've been an Xbox player all your life and you've had the Xbox games, you can like use backward compatibility with that. So I think you should go for the Xbox, even though the exclusives aren't going to come out right away. But if you're dying to get your hand on the controller or the exclusives or just like speed better than power, because Xbox is a bit more powerful, but the PlayStation 5 it's actually pretty significantly faster. The SSD is actually so fast that the Unreal Engine 5 had to like reconfigure some things because the PlayStation 5 is so fast. But obviously SSD isn't everything. SSD storage and how fast it really is. But apparently it's custom made too. But it really depends. Like I have been a PlayStation fan all my life, and I'm not gonna get the digital version just because I'm gonna get the legit version just because I have PlayStation disc games and I don't want to have to buy those up on the digital game again. So I'm probably just gonna slide those in and play. But it's okay. In my opinion, say if you haven't gotten a single console in your life and this is gonna be your first console, look at the exclusives. I think games are the most important because gameplay wise, they're gonna deliver pretty much around the same. They're both gonna hit 120 FPS on 4K. PS5 might have slightly fast loading times, while the Xbox kind of has different exclusives and they are a bit more powerful, so they might be able to even push the frame rate a little bit more. So maybe on like say Assassin's Creed, they might. I don't actually is Assassin's Creed an exclusive? I don't know, but like say for harder games to run, the PlayStation might run only 60 FPS at 4K, while Xbox might be able to push that 120 4K. So it all depends. Do you value speed or power more? And all depends on the exclusives too. Like take a look at the exclusives because in my opinion, PlayStation 5 exclusives are 10 times better because I'm not a really big fan of Halo and I love Marvel games. So Spider-Man is definitely for me, and God of War is pretty fun too. So those are games that I would definitely go for in the PlayStation 5. One more thing, there's the digital version, which is definitely going to be cheaper. So if you have never gotten a console or you don't have any PlayStation games, go for the digital version. There's going to be a 2 terabyte version. I might get that depending on how much more expensive it is. It is. If it's like $200 more expensive, no. $100 negotiable. I might think about it, and then $50 or less, definitely. Um, because here's the thing: a price of a SSD with 1 terabyte is like $25. You can get it for like $20, $25. So it's definitely not gonna be worth if it's gonna be $100 more just for like a terabyte and 175 more gigabytes. So yeah, the event was pretty good though. So far better than Xbox. Xbox has revealed pretty much nothing. But yeah, I make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, hit the post notifications. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I already have another video on Marvel Avengers already ready to go for Tuesday. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.